Okay, ladies and gentlemen, according to the author, Elon Musk did not want to cooperate with the author for the production of this book, but the author, Ashley Vance, which is actually a guy with a girl's name, he remained relentless in the pursuit of making this book by interviewing more than 200 of Elon's former and present co-workers, eventually getting the attention of Elon, in which Elon told the author on the phone call that he could either make his life very difficult or he could help with the project, but there would be a catch. And the catch was that Musk wanted to read the book first before it went to publication. The author said no due to professional and personal reasons, but Musk still agreed to help with the book. In an interview with the author, Elon speaks of Google's co-founder and CEO, Larry Page, saying that he was making a fleet of artificial intelligence enhanced robots capable of destroying mankind. Elon says, and I quote, "I'm really worried about this," unquote. Though Elon and Larry Page are very close friends, and Elon thinks he is a well-intentioned man, with Elon saying, and I quote, "He could produce something evil by accident," unquote. During the interview, Elon granted the author access to the executives at his company, access to his friends, and to his family. Elon left the meeting driving a red Tesla S model sedan. The headquarters of Elon's company, SpaceX, is in Hawthorne, California, a few miles away from the Los Angeles airport. Elon says that turning humans into space colonizers is his life's purpose. So he's like really serious about trying to get humans on other planets. Mars in particular. Mars is like his main focus. So I'm guessing that out of all the other planets, Mars must be the closest, most realistic planet that we could actually live on with adjustments. SpaceX flew a supply capsule to the International Space Station and brought it back safely to Earth. Elon is also the chairman and the largest shareholder of Solar City, which is a solar energy company that he started. Tesla has also built one of its recharging stations in Los Angeles where drivers can refuel their electric cars with electricity for free. And on the internet, it says that most charging stations that are at hotels are normally free to use to refuel the electric car. According to the author, Elon can come off as shy and borderline awkward, even so far as walking into the restaurant with his head down. But the author says he's a confident guy. His South African accent is fading, but if you're speaking to Elon, he goes into a trance-like state, fishing around for exact phrasing, and will take you down a scientific rabbit hole. The author says Elon will not simplify or help give you examples of what he's talking about, and he still expects you to keep up, claiming that it took at least 30 hours of interviews to get Elon to loosen up and to get to know him on a personal level. In 1995, Elon created a website called Zip2, which is like a Google Maps, and 4 years later he sold it for $307 million, but he himself pocketed $22 million from that deal. Then he created PayPal, then he sold that to eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002, and that's billions with a B. That's when he used that money to make and start his three new companies, SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City. Elon fears for his life because he says he's making enemies because of starting these new companies that will take money out of the pockets of competitors who are also billionaires. Elon says, and I quote, "My family fears that the Russians will assassinate me," unquote. Tesla strives to make all cars electric, and those cars don't require oil changes and some of the other upkeep maintenance requirements you would have to perform on a regular car. Electric cars are also better for the environment because they have no exhaust pipe, because they run only on electricity, so they are not pushing out harmful toxins and gases like carbon monoxide into the air, in which, according to scientists, is causing global warming. Also, the supercharging stations are solar powered and they refuel hundreds of miles back into the car within 20 minutes, and Tesla Model X SUV goes from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. And that's basically why he's making enemies, because the automotive industry would pretty much eventually go broke if electric car buyers increases, taking money out of the gas combustion engine engineers' pockets. Elon has 5 kids, all boys. He had twins first, and then he had a set of triplets with his ex-wife, Justine Musk, in which he gets them 4 days out of the week. After Elon and his ex-wife Justine divorced, he married Tallulah Riley. Then they divorced in 2012. Elon Musk says, and I quote, "I would like to allocate more time to dating though. I need to find a girlfriend," unquote. He loves costume parties, turning up at one dressed as a knight and using a parasol to duel a midget wearing a Darth Vader costume. He also dressed up for a party as a samurai. At one of these parties, Elon also participated in getting standing blindfolded up against the wall with a balloon in each hand and a balloon between his legs. As the knife thrower would go hit the balloons, Elon says, and I quote, "I've seen him before, but did worry that he could have an off day. Still, I thought he would maybe hit one gonad, but not both," unquote. Bill Lee, who is a technology investor, seen it and said it was bizarre. Elon also wrestled a 350-pound sumo wrestler at one of these parties. Elon says, and I quote, "And they were not jiggly pounds. I went full adrenaline rush and managed to lift the guy off the ground. He let me win the first round and then beat me. I think my back is still screwed up," unquote. Elon Musk hopes that SpaceX will eventually be sending up rockets every day, taking people and things to dozens of habitats and making preparations for longer explorations to Mars. His ex-wife says, and I quote, "He does what he wants and he is relentless about it. It's Elon's world and the rest of us just live in it," unquote.